Territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Here goes front. Crazy. 5.
Here's May. And that'll be incomplete. The Patriots at 7-1 now on the year. And they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners is 7 of their last 8 games.
And as much as we hate to play this game, you know I'm going to do it anyway. Extrapolate that over a full season. What does that come out to, partner? 14-2. And anyone in the NFL, they'd sign up for that record, that's for sure.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. You talk about this Seahawk defense. And they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Combo. Crazy. 5.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. They'll score on a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that they spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. It was Miles Murphy who fired in and got him to the ground.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now 3rd down and very long. To the air goes Daniels. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. This is brought in at the 21. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Patriots take over. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're on a 1st or 2nd seed come playoff time.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 17-yard line.
Crazy. 5. Crazy.
They'll throw with May. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Here's 3rd and 6.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 6.
We're good, we're good, we're good. Crazy. Hey, five. Crazy. Hey, five.
Throwing here is May. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Come on.
Daniels looking to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Now Daniels. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
3rd and 15.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Let's go now.
Throwing now is Daniels. Smith and Jigba with a grab. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt.
Dixon to punt for the Seahawks.
Taking it about the 16. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
Crazy. We go, boy. Hey, what's that? Crazy. Hey, five. Crazy.
To throw, it's May. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game.
And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, that's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks are able to move back in front. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Crazy. Hey, five.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you can take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
Kick it!
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7 our score. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Throw left side, there's Schwartz with it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
Pick up 6. Brings up second and 4.
Hey, what's that?
On play action, May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got his man on the out route. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs. They have to...
And the ball is knocked out. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Crazy. Five. Crazy.
Looking to throw. May looking to run. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Crazy.
They'll try and run for it. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And leading 10-7, well, they may just want to get this to the locker room. To throw is Daniels. Finding Walker complete. Now he's free at the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenneth Walker with career touchdown number 75. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores.
Crazy.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Crazy.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Keep it rolling, mate. Hey, what's that? Crazy. Crazy.
Second and long. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority.
41-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Now we're signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
On the ready.
2nd down and a yard.
Warriors 70. Cup 19.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going deep for Walker. And it's knocked Knocked away and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And, folks, this is a 67-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27. At their own 27-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half, and then they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Over man, Kyle Williams has got it. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. That his first catch so far. They held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, Bo,
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Hey, what's that?
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Torpedo. Hey, 5.
From the gun, it's made. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Daniels. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
6 the Eagles. 6 the Eagles.
Back to throw. Daniels. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Looking to throw. Daniels. Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so they went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
19 Tiger, back to 60, back to 60.
Back to throw again. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
We see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cowboy 80. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to hit his target lane. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. 105 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And Walker once more. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter.
On the jump.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Start. Gravity line. Buffalo 18.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He's got this to Pickens. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one goes for 30 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
18 Rattler, 60 Vikings, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. Ready.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
18, Pioneer.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Here's May. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Crazy.
From the shotgun, May with it. Open man, here's Schwartz, complete. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves. But they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Pick up of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Finding Williams once more, complete. Touchdown! Kyle Williams, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So still 14 yards to go, second down.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Whistles and a timeout at the 2:05 mark. So this defense wanting to get one more pause in before the 2-minute warning, and they do just that. New England on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Daniels looking to throw. Out right to Smith-Njigba. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did? That they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. There he goes again. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. 157 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Throwing here is May. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
They're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So the victory here for Seattle. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball